Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl AP, and I'm back with a vlog today. No tutorial today, I got a vlog. As you've seen in the thumbnail, I caught COVID during the worst time. Like, who wants to hear you have COVID right before the holidays? Terrible time. I'm gonna be providing you with tips that help me get through COVID, basically, and how I fought it at home. And let me be clear, this is not a cure for COVID. Nothing I'm saying in this video is a cure for COVID. Nothing I'm saying in this video is going to always help every person, but I'm just letting you know what helped me. And I just want to share this information because COVID is real, guys. It's real and it's still out here. And yeah, just stay tuned because we're going to get into everything I went through, the pros, the cons, the tips. So get you a pen and paper and come back and stay tuned. All right, let's start this off. So, like I said, I caught COVID right before the Christmas holiday. Maybe like 3 days before Christmas, I started feeling a little ill. Like, you know, a little congestion, but you know, nothing serious to make me feel like, oh, you got COVID, girl. And let's be clear that I'm very much so a homebody. Like, I enjoy my home. I find peace in my home. So I'm not the girl that's always going to be in the crowds, even before COVID, okay? I wasn't that girl, you know what I mean? So when I caught COVID, I'm like, what the, me? I mask up, I wash my hands, I keep my house clean. It's like, like, guys, COVID don't care, okay? Because it definitely got me. So let me just fast forward a little bit. So what prompted me to get tested was, I woke up and I could not smell or taste anything. So I was freaking out because I knew off top that was a very prevalent symptom for COVID. So I was like, okay, girl, you might have COVID. Okay. So even after letting that digest, I still was like, what's going on? So I was planning on making spaghetti. I remember I was planning on making spaghetti for dinner that day, and the meat was already defrosted, and I was just like, you know what? Let me cook the meat now so I could just get it out the way. In my head, I was like, you know, I'm going to be able to cook this meat, and I'm going to smell all the garlic, the herbs, and the seasoning, and yeah, I'm fine. So I'm cooking the spaghetti meat, the ground meat, and I'm seasoning it, and I'm over-seasoning it. I can tell, like I can just see myself over because I can't smell anything. So now I'm freaking out. I'm a teacher, so I was working from home. Once we dismissed, I immediately got dressed and I did the responsible thing and I went and got tested. I made sure I wasn't around anybody besides my husband, which he got tested too. We'll get to that. And yeah, I went, got tested. I told the doctors my symptoms, which at that time it was only no taste and no smell. Okay? So he did 2 tests on me. He did the rapid and I guess the PPC or whatever they call it, the 3-day one. So he did both. He swabbed me really quick, really gentle, and came back and you have COVID, Ms. Hargrove. And I'm just like, I got COVID? It freaked me out. Of course, I'm very emotional. I'm an emotional gangster. So I cried. I'm like, you know, Christmas is a couple days away, right? And you're telling me I have COVID? So, y'all, it was one of the most depressing times of my life. Like, to not be around my family for Christmas, not be around my husband, not be around anyone for the New Year holiday, bring in the New Year with COVID. But give glory to God, right? Because that's number one. We got to give glory to God because he kept me. COVID took so many people. He kept me and he cured me. And y'all know I'm a child of God first. Okay. So I just, even though I was depressed each day, like just being quarantined to my bedroom, it was hard. I felt like I didn't start getting worse until day 4. Okay. And now we're going to get into the tips, what helped me. So for the first couple of days, I struggled with severe congestion and, the no taste, no smell, okay? So what helped me sleep, and I had a dry cough, which was driving me insane, y'all. So by day 3, day 4 is when I started to get worse. And if you don't have any Mucinex, all in one, they came 2 in a pack. I paid, y'all know Mucinex ain't cheap, so I paid like over $20 for both of these bottles, but they were in a pack. and I still have more. This really helped me sleep, the nighttime one, because it was hard to sleep. So at times I felt like if I laid on my back, I couldn't breathe. So I don't know if it was in my head, because I was so worried. I was really going through it. My emotions was all over the place. So daytime, I took this, I was able to relax a bit, like, okay, take a nap. I didn't sleep long. All the naps I took had to be like the longest an hour, because something's always waking you up. Your stomach, the cough, the congestion. It was something always waking me up, so I didn't never get good night's sleep. The whole time I had COVID, y'all, I didn't get not one good night of sleep, okay? And let's just be clear, it was really hard. Something else that happened by day 4 was severe stomach pains, as if I had like a stomach ache, but I wasn't eating, so it was nothing on my stomach. And I had such bad stomach pains, like I had to vomit, or maybe you do a number 2 or something, but nothing never came out. I was so nauseous, and I was nauseous for about 2 days, and no matter what I took, Pepto, Tums, nothing helped with the nausea. I even went and bought some pills for nausea, and those didn't even work. And they helped for maybe about 30 minutes. I felt like, okay, I could sit back, I could relax, you know what I mean? But for the most part, those pills did not work. Nothing helped my stomach and my nausea, so I just had to get through, okay? Something that I tried to do, even if I didn't feel like it, I made sure I was drinking. Like, even if I wasn't eating, you want to make sure you're drinking tons and tons of fluids. And you're not going to have the energy to drink, because I didn't, but I forced myself to drink, because I was like, in my mind, it's helping me. It's helping me get stronger and better. So a good friend of mine, she bought me this big old box of Emergency. This is, I don't even know how many packs come in here. I don't even know, but it's a lot. And I used some during my COVID, when I had COVID, and I still have tons left. So I use this. I drank a lot of this in my water, and I paired it with like Gatorade and Powerades, because that had like a sweetness, even though I couldn't taste it, but I knew like I needed the electrolytes in my body. You know what I mean? So get you some vitamin C, definitely. The Mucinex. So far, the Mucinex and the vitamin C is definitely going to help you. Now, before COVID, I have to be very transparent and honest about this. I was not the girl to take vitamins. I have a problem swallowing huge pills, and every vitamin that I find, they are huge. And at one point, I felt like the gummies wasn't doing nothing for me. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to really feel the vitamin working, I guess. But that was in my head. But ever since COVID, I started taking these. My husband bought me these black elderberry gummies. The taste isn't that bad. And I've been taking these since COVID. I started, and I've been taking 2 a day since COVID, okay? So you want to make sure you're taking some kind of vitamins during COVID and after COVID. And it's something I'm definitely going to keep up. So that's my tip to you. Make sure you're taking some type of vitamin. Don't be like me, okay? I take my vitamins now, though. I also started turmeric shots. So I never knew turmeric had so many health benefits, right? I heard a couple of things about turmeric, but I never knew how many health benefits it had. So I was like, you know what? My husband brought these in. He was like, come on, just take something, because he tested negative twice, y'all. I made sure he got tested twice. He tested negative, so I had to wear my mask in the house. He had to wear his mask in the house. Anything I needed, he was always there for me, as always. Like, that's nothing new about my husband. So he came in the house with these shots and was like, you have to take this. Even though I couldn't taste it, I was like, okay, since I couldn't taste anything, I didn't mind taking medicines and turmeric shots and anything that would help me feel better. You know what I mean? So yeah, turmeric super shots. I don't know where he found this at. I don't know. But I can definitely, if you can find, it's made by Sol, S-O-L, turmeric super shot. Okay? So I took maybe a shot a day of the turmeric shots. Something else that helped me, by day 5, day 6, I started getting minor chest pains, and that freaked me out, y'all. Okay? Like, I didn't mind the congestion being all in my face and in my head and my nose, But when I started to feel congestion in my chest, I think that's when my anxiety took over my body, right? Because I didn't want pneumonia. I didn't want anything to get in my lungs. So I was just like, what in the world? The devil's a liar and the truth ain't in him. Okay? You're not getting in my chest, COVID. You're going to stay up here. All right? So, okay. I got that good old Vicks Vapor Rub and I start rubbing my chest down. My good friend, he's Jamaican. He was telling me to take garlic. Now, natural remedies that I tried. Take garlic, honey, and squeeze some lime on it on a spoon and take it. And being that I couldn't taste, I took that. And it really helped, y'all. I'm not even going to front. When I took that honey, garlic, and lime, and I'm sure it tastes horrible, but I couldn't taste it. I really felt like it opened my chest. Like, you have no idea. So I kept that up. I ended up getting my taste back like day 7. So I got my taste back like day 7, day 8. Got my taste back. I tried to keep my spirits up. And something that helped me keep my spirits up was speaking to my family and friends daily. I got so much love, so much support from my close and close circle. They looked out. They made sure I was eating. They did daily check-ins. So battling COVID is very depressing. Very depressing moment. But I will say it definitely helped me to speak to my loved ones. My loved ones checked on me every single day, and that was the highlight of my day. Just talking to someone, because you're alone 24/7. So having that outlet to cry with my mom, like I'm just ready to feel better, or laugh with my best friend, or chat with my sisters, it always made me feel better. Okay. Another thing that always makes me feel good, but it made me feel amazing, was, the word of God. Just listening to your gospel music, reading a couple of scriptures, writing in your prayer journals. All of those things help me. Like, they all help me get through this, my quarantine. Okay. Something else that helped me is TikTok. Okay. I was never into TikTok, guys. Never into TikTok. Of course, Instagram, Facebook, but I tried my best not to be on Instagram and Facebook so much, because it was just so depressing, especially seeing people with their families and stuff. Like, I was just like, I don't got time for this. I'm getting off. So I went on TikTok, and TikTok really got me through watching tons of recipe videos. Like, what? Like, TikTok got some good recipes, y'all. And just, funny videos that made me laugh. Like, that helped me get through as well. Last but not least, Theraflu. Okay, so Theraflu is something I have taken in the past when I was feeling like, a little head cold. But this cough relief one, that dry cough, you're going to want to cough and you want some kind of mucus to come out, right? With the COVID dry cough, it's like the most uncomfortable feeling, because like you're gasping for air, like literally. So when I started using this, this cough relief, I noticed that it did loosen up a little bit, and I appreciated it, because I was able to sleep a little longer. You know what I mean? And last but not least, before we end this little vlog, okay, something else that really worked was laying on your stomach. So I'm a type of girl I like to lay on my stomach anyway, so it was just natural for me. But my friend shared me some tips that she seen online that said laying on your stomach kind of helps keep your lungs open, and laying on your back, you like smushing them. So I tried every time I was, getting ready to lay down or get comfy, I laid on my stomach, which is very comfortable for me anyway, personally. But it also said to like kind of get up and try to move in between, because, you're not moving around a lot. You're sick, you're down, you're out, like you're not moving. So just to get around, walk around the room that you're quarantined in, just to get that blood flowing. So what I did was every day I tried to get up and clean. Like, even if I didn't have any energy in my body, I was just like, Anna, get up, just move, get up, move, do something. So I would, clean up, wipe down my tables or whatever I was using or touching. And then like that didn't last long, but I at least got 10 minutes up just moving, because I was just out of it. On January 6th, I did go get retested, you guys, and I am COVID free now, healthier and happier than ever. So my advice to you is to try your best to fight COVID at home, okay? I heard that from a doctor. He told me to try my best to fight it at home. And y'all see my eyes, right? To me, I feel like a lot of people, when they go to the hospitals, they get sicker. Like, that's just me. And my doctor told me to try your best to fight it at home. And I did that. And with the help of some of the tips I showed you, try your best to eat too. When I did have appetite, it was like, it smelled so good. Once I got my taste in my smell back, which was like day 6, day 7, everything smelled good. But once it got in front of me, I was just like, ugh, no appetite. So I started eating and like, small little things. I started off with boiled eggs because I love boiled eggs anyway, and it's good for you, so why not? So I was able to eat one boiled egg. It stayed down. I didn't feel like I was I didn't feel nauseated or anything. So maybe start off small with eggs. Tons of fruit. My friends brought me so much fruit. Like, my friend Shiny brought me so much fruit. My husband bought me so much fruit. I had edible arrangements with fruit sent to me. It was just fruit. I felt very fulfilled with fruit, and I felt like it was doing something for me, okay? But other than that, I hope this video helped somebody, okay? Because it's definitely hard, and COVID is definitely real, guys. Like, it's out here. It's not going anyplace. Like, I personally feel like it's not going anyplace. Yeah, this is the new normal. I don't want to accept it as my new normal, but it is the new normal. It sucks, but hey, it's very important that you guys are wearing these masks, because honey, I'm on social media and I just see people and I'm just like, it must not be COVID where they at. Like, where's your mask? Like, I am a firm believer in wearing your mask. Don't come around me if you ain't got your mask on. Okay? And keep some hand sanitizer and wash your hands daily. You guys, during COVID, my hands looked like I was a construction worker. My hands were so dry and brittle and cracking in the fingers. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Like, I can feel it, but it was just cracking everywhere because I was washing my hands every second I got. Like, every chance I was able to sneak out of my room, wash my hands real quick and go back in, I did it, okay? And if you're quarantining with someone in your house, like me, just me and my husband, he stood in the living room, I stood in the room. When he left for work, anything I did touch, like I wore my mask around the house like 24/7. And when he did enter the room, he had his mask on, I had my mask on. And yeah, so the mask does really help. Like, we were in the same house. He never caught COVID. Yeah. So I hope this video like really helps somebody. Share with a friend, share with your family members, and share it. Just share it with anybody, because this is what worked for me. And like I said, nothing in this video is a cure for COVID. There's no cure for COVID, because if it was, I'm sure we will be all on it. You know what I mean? But these are some things that helped me, okay? These are some things that really helped me, and I'm so happy to even be doing this video to share with you guys, okay? So before I end this video, stop right there and subscribe to my channel, okay? If you're a loyal subscriber, you know I'm kicking out tons and tons of content, but that's why I was like MIA on my YouTube channel, because of my whole COVID situation, okay? So thanks again for joining. I am planning tons of more tutorials coming up to put up for you guys on this channel. So like and subscribe and comment below. Bye, guys.